Okay. In this video, I'm going to be comparing the DT990 250 ohm premium to the DT990 250 ohm pros. Okay. So the pros seem to have a little bit of a softer headband and a slightly tighter clamping force. And since I've been using these for 2 years, honestly, going to these that have a slightly less clamping force, this headband seems to have a little bit less foam in it than this one. So the pros actually have more foam. May be hard to tell, but this one has a little bit more foam, and this one's a little bit more rough. You can see textured wise. It's kind of got like some texture to it. This one's kind of smooth. But yeah, this one I've been using for 2 years. It looks brand new, the headband. And this one seems to be a little bit harder. There's even foam on the top of this one. And this one's hard. So yeah, you get a bit more foam with the pros. So the pros are actually more comfortable in that regard. Maybe that's too, I don't know. So again, the pros are mainly designed to have a harder clamping force and stick to your head better. Premiums have a little bit of a looser fit. So yeah, it does feel a little bit kind of droopy, a little bit saggy, because it's not like, even though I've had these for 2 years, they do have more clamping force still. Sound wise, if you can tell, I swapped to the pads, so I put the old pads. See what, now these have the new pads. Old pads, new pads. They're both pretty new, but they sound identical. Both of these headphones sound identical from what I can tell. And you know, the ear cups look like they stick out more, and in some ways maybe they do. But when I was changing the pads, it seems like the spacing between the driver is the same. That's one thing I was worried about. Like maybe the ear cups are bigger, so it's gonna sound different. Because that was one of my thinkings when I had the 600 ohm version of these. Those sounded different. And I was thinking maybe it's because of the shape of the ear cups. These look like they're bigger and like there's more room for the driver to screw up, while these are more like maybe compacted. But no, it's about the same. When I was changing the pads, you could definitely see it's about the same as over here. So yeah, they sound the same. I still can't even tell if this is metal or not. So unless like you have a really big head. I've even seen people who get the premium edition. They're like, oh, the clamping force hurts my head. Are you serious? These things, look at this. I could have a head twice as big and it would still fit. So I think after you wear this for a minute, you kind of forget about the differences between the two. Maybe. Let me put this other one on. To be honest, yeah, these I kind of like the fit of. I shouldn't say that because I just spent $200. I am not even thinking about how much money I spent on these, but I spent $200 on the same headphone. They sound the same. Now it's all about how do they feel. Again, this has a coiled cable. This one has a straight cable. That's one of the differences. So yeah, I honestly think the pros are extremely comfortable. You actually get more padding in the headband. I feel at home when I put these on. Herder. And then when I put these on, you can definitely, like I feel like I'm putting on the Schipp 9500s that I used to have. Like they're just kind of loose. They really are loose. They're looser. less clamping force. There may be enough foam. I've seen people, I looked at a review and they said that the foam on the headband was less, and it's true. But is it like a comfort issue? He basically said since there's not as much clamping force and then you have more weight on the headband because of that, that the headband is like less comfortable on these than the Pros. Maybe I'll get used to the looser clamping force. I mean, even though I put the new pads on these, which makes them thicker, these just seem to fit my head better, but maybe that's because I've been wearing them for 2 years. I just have more confidence with these because I've been using them for 2 years, and honestly, I fucking love them. To me, they're perfect. And the only reason why I bought these is because they look different. So just so I can have a more premium looking one than the Pros, and so that they match my microphones. So far, I gotta say that I don't feel any benefit to them at all, the premium edition. Except, like I said, if you want a little bit looser clamping force. I'm trying to notice if I notice the headband more, but I mean, to be honest, I'm pretty disappointed. Again, I mainly bought them just because everybody owns these. Everybody has the Pros. You see so many DT770s and DT990s. Pros, you hardly ever see the premium edition, and it's only $20 more for these. But I think the headband may actually be a little bit less comfortable, to be honest. And then the less clamping force, I kind of feel that it's kind of like not clamping my head as much, and I do feel the headband a little bit more, maybe. So again, this is the main concern is the clamping force, and oh my god. Again, if you can put up with the clamping force, the headband is better on these. But for some reason, it's kind of like focusing on the clamping force, and then the headband is like an afterthought. It's really comfortable on the headband. You mainly feel the clamp on your ear cups, and over here you mainly feel the headband. So you immediately you don't feel any clamping force, but you feel the headband. So it's either do you want to feel the clamping force or do you want to feel the headband? That's definitely what I'm noticing. Yeah, I can definitely feel the headband. I can feel the headband. So again, I swapped out the pads, and they sound the same. So honestly, I think the Pros distribute the pressure better than the premiums. The premiums do seem to put more focus on the headband. So you can, I can't even feel the headband on these. I can feel, I think the Pros feel better, to be honest with you. Again, you do get more cushion on the headband, and you can't even feel the headband on these. You can feel a little bit of the clamping force, and yeah, they stick to your head. These are really fucking good. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, I can immediately feel the headband right here. Immediately, as soon as I put them on, I can feel the headband, just the weight of the headband on my head. Oh, this is a bitch. Oh, now. I may return these. And they're just as goofy looking as I remember, to be honest. I mean, so what do you get? Looser clamping force, more annoying headband. Significantly more annoying headband. Yeah, I mean... I can feel the headband. I can feel it. Maybe it's... I can't even feel the headband. These feel more comfortable. Do they have a little bit more clamping force? Yeah, but then again, I have new pads on them too. Oh my god. Yeah, the headband. You can feel like if you want to know, I'm already thinking about the return policy. Hit and return. In my opinion, the pros feel better. You can't even feel the headband. So I think you should get the pros. So that's what these look like with old worn pads. Again, there's less cushion on the headband. It weighs down on the headband a bit more. Yeah, you can definitely feel the headband. So... Again, it reminds me of the Ship 9500s I used to own. They have like a really loose clamping force. Yeah, I don't like the fact that I can feel the headband. I can feel the headband clear as day. So comfort wise, I don't see any reason to own the pros, to be honest. Just so they look a little bit different. It's crazy. So yeah, I can really notice the headband. But is it really that bad? I'm gonna do one more switch because this is a long video. 15 minutes trying to determine which one feels better. Yeah, God damn it. I can't even feel the headband. Again, you could say it's because I'm used to using the pros, but I mean, I can't even feel the headband. Yeah. I don't know. I can almost feel like a little bit of weight on the headband. Is it that big of a deal? I'm trying to determine that. Yeah, maybe. I gotta say, just get the pros. That's what that's what my gut is telling me. Just get the pros. Premiums are stupid.